Hello, America. Another day in paradise, as we say. Crazy days. Am I right? Well, tonight we're just going to sing some songs, chill out, take requests. This is the Patreon all request night here. I'm Ellis Paul. I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia, and very happy to be spending some time with you folks on Facebook for a while, but we jump on over to Patreon and I start taking requests over there. I'm just going to sit here and wait and see who shows up. Hopefully the crowd will come in here in the next few minutes, and then we'll jump on over to Patreon after about a half an hour or so of songs, and then we'll continue the show over there where I will take requests. Let me know where you're from and where you are at while I play a little music on the old guitar. There's Henry. Mr. Paul Wiltberger. Michael Doherty's back in town. We got folks from all over America. This is Henry from Baltimore. Saying hello to him. Stacey Rico up in Lebanon, Maine. It's funny how I know everybody's hometowns now. Let me know where y'all are from. This is Melissa Miller. Good to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Dan Brennan in Chicago. Melissa, I'm going to do a few songs on my own, but join up on Patreon and join us over there, and I'll make sure I play out a biography of a pistol for you over there, okay? It's only $1 a month, and you get all the songs from my old archive. We're sharing them one by one by one by one. Every week is a new song, plus all of these live stream shows, plus the new record that just came out. We have Floris Real over there in Norman, Oklahoma. Good to have you here, Floris. And Wendy Rogers in Marathon, New York. Beautiful place. Nice to have you all here. I'm just going to prep some stuff for the show. Make sure I take that down. Mike Atwood, Boston College alumni track and field guy. Good to have you here too, Mike. Thanks. Thanks for coming. If you're just joining us, we're about to start the show. We'll wait for a few more stragglers to come in. I don't know if I've said this on the air, but October is Oxober for me. I'm taking this month off from drinking, so I have the bubbly here, and I'm putting it in the old ox mug. So that's what I'll be imbibing, but it sounds delicious. It comes with a little bit of bubbly. All right. Now, this is a Patreon request show. You got to be a member of Patreon for me to do the songs. And I'm going to jump over to Patreon after about 20, 30 minutes here. This is a song I did the other night. I want to do it again. I love this song. This is California Stars by Woody Guthrie, Wilco, and Billy Bragg. I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight in a bed of California stars. I like to lay my weary bones tonight in a bed of California stars. I'd love to feel your hand touching mine. Tell me why I must keep working on us. I'd give my life to lay my head tonight on a bed of troubles away on the bed of California stars. Jump up from a star bed, make another day underneath the California stars. Oh, they hang like grapes on vines that shine, a warm lover's glass like a friendly wine. So I'd give this world to dream a dream with you on a bed of California stars, yeah. California stars, I like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I love to feel your hand touching mine. Tell me why I must keep working on. Yes, I'd give my life to lay my head tonight on a bed of California stars. Troubles all the way on a bed of California stars. Jump out from a star bed, make another day underneath my California stars. Oh, they hang like crepes on vines that shine, a warm lover's glass like a friendly wine. So I'd give this world to dream a dream with you on a bed of California stars. I'd dream a dream with you on a bed of California stars. I'd give my life to lay my head underneath a bed of California stars. All right, that's a little Woody Guthrie song for you guys out there, and Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube land. Good to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Got another new song here for you before we jump on over to the Patreon side. This one is A Life Well Lived. It hasn't been recorded yet. I was thinking of putting it on the new record, but I'm going to wait until the next one. What is a life well lived? Is it a house with a yard and a couple of kids loading up a minivan, a one-man Disneyland, laughing at the fairy tale, planning a garage sale? It starts with once upon a time, happy ever after is the last line, and what falls between is a never-ending movie scene. You're dancing on a balance beam, living in a waking dream. La 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 la. What is a life well loved? Is it a room full of friends you can't get enough of? An after party that was cast with the best friends life could ask. You're laughing at the memories, toasting to the what will be. La 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 What is a love well loved? Is it just a phrase some poet thought of? A morning coffee cup, a kiss to wake me up? Is it the little things? Is it everything? It starts with once upon a time. Happy ever after is the last line. And what falls between is a never-ending movie scene. You're dancing on a balance beam, living in a waking dream. La 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 All right, that was a life well lived, y'all. Little song for all you lovers out there. I really like that song. There's something special about it without being over ornamental. It's sentimental. I want to do a song for Patrick Duva and his partner Chelsea out there. Patrick's had some hard times, and this song is one of their favorites. I'm going to do it for them. It's nice when there's a sing-along part that you don't need to know the words to. I don't write many of those, so the la-la part. All right, this one, again, goes out to Patrick Duva. It's called Jukebox On My Grave. When I'm gone on my judgment day, please put a jukebox upon my grave. I don't want no headstone, no cold tears, just a jukebox to say a music man lays here. And all my friends, when they drop by, can drop a quarter down, hear Roy Orbison's cry. A flood of memories comes wave by wave, carried by the voice inside the jukebox on my grave. Can hear Hank Williams, some George Jones, some Beatles songs, little Dylan, some Rolling Stones, Joni Mitchell, Johnny Cash, and Johnny Cash He's risen from the ashes on my grave. My grave, that's Johnny Cash. They're singing Boy Named Sue upon my grave. When I'm gone, on my judgment day, put a quarter in the jukebox upon my grave. Don't want no headstone, no cold tears, just a jukebox to say the music man is here. Just a jukebox singing songs. All right, my friends, that goes out to, again, Patrick Duva and his partner, Chelsea. I hope you guys are around to hear it. I saw someone asking from the Patreon side, Mr. Garth, asking for a $20 bill. You just give me a minute. I'll see if I can find that lyric just to make sure. And if you guys want to have your request taken tonight, this is specifically a Patreon request night, and we know who those folks are. Just become a member and we'll get some songs done for you as well. It's a beautiful day here in Charlottesville, Virginia. I don't know about you guys, but having this backdrop of craziness and tension, it's so strange to have these beautiful days swing by us at the same time, you know? All right, where are you? There it is. I'm going to do this song for Mr. Garth, who wanted to hear it. He writes this, really hoping for a $20 bill tonight, not need that kind of reality. This goes out to Garth, longtime supporter and Patreon subscriber. This is on the new album. If you go over to Patreon, you'll be able to download it right now. I'm going to be sending out the CD copies to people at the $10 subscription level and up. And let's see. Let's do it here. Some people die for honor. Some people die for love. Some people die while singing to the heavens above. Some people die believing in the cross on Calvary Hill. Some people die in the blink of an eye for a $20 bill. Some people go out in glory, yeah, with the wind at their back. Some get to tell their own story, write their own epitaph. Sometimes you see it coming. Sometimes you don't know until you run out of of bread with a knee on your neck for a $20 bill. Oh, brother, I never knew ya. Now I never will. But I make this promise to ya. I'll remember you still. Take, eat, let this be our communion. Oh, it's time to break the bread. Do this in remembrance, just like the good book said. Sometimes the wine is a sacrament. Sometimes the blood is just spilled. Sometimes the law is the devil's last straw. The future unfulfilled for $20 bill. All right, that is a song from the new Patreon album. It's called Ellis Paul's Traveling Medicine Show Volume 1. It's all those songs that I've been doing, all those cover songs I've been doing over on the show. And most of you know some of those songs because I've been playing them so often. Cats in a Cradle, Boys of Summer, $20 Bill, If I Only Had a Brain. All of those are over there. One original song, California. I'm going to do this one from the new album. And then we will say goodnight to all you folks over on the Facebook side. But come on over to Patreon. You can sign up. I left a little hook on where to sign up. Thank you for the love in the tip jar tonight if you are so inclined. Appreciate that as well. This one I just did for someone earlier in the day, and I'm just never going to get sick of this. It's also on the new album. It's one you'll know. I don't even need to tell you what it is. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles smell like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles smell like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Over the rainbow. Yeah, it's such a beautiful song. Hey guys, I want to say goodnight to everybody over on the Facebook side of things. This is going to be a Patreon extravaganza from here on out. I hope you enjoyed the part of the show that you came and saw. Go on over there and join. We put up something from the archive every week. We put up at least 2 live stream shows every week. And you can get the copy of the newest album digitally set up for you. And I want to thank Garth Hill for the lovely jingle in the tip jar. So that's all at Patreon. Go on over and sign up. It's only $1 a month. I hope you will. And thanks for joining us here. Good night, Facebook. Hold on, you Patreon people. We ain't done with you. All right. Hello, gang of friends and supporters over here at Patreon. The 18 of you that I see are here. Love you guys. Thanks so much for coming out to these Sunday night special shows. Nice to see you guys. Tell me, I owe some songs to folks from last week, and I ran through a few of them just briefly. Let me know if you're here. And hi, Scarlett. Good to see you. Now, let me see. One of the songs that I promised people was Mystified. It's a song I don't often play. I wrote it with Eliza Gilkinson and, what was his name? And another gentleman whose name escapes me. Maybe Karen can remember. Jeff Plankenhorn. That's it. There we go. This is Mystified. If you give me one chance, I'll stay, and I will find the words you will not brush away. 'Cause you kick out in the cold every compliment you told, when all I said was I cannot look away from you. If you hear me out, this is my truth. You say I'm talking in my sleep, letting dreams come loose. Oh, you've got this grip on me, and in this world so slippery, ain't it good to know there's something real we can hold on to. I'm holding on to you. If I was a stranger, would you believe? Would you take the truth from me? 'Cause I tell you, you don't see it. I show you, you don't hear it. And I'm mystified, you deny the truth from me. If tonight was my only chance to take you on the floor for the last dance, please don't be alarmed. I am no stranger in your arms. I'm just looking for the words that just might charm you, that might disarm you. If I was a stranger, would you believe? Would you take the truth from me? 'Cause I tell you, you don't see it. So I show ya, you don't hear it. And I'm mystified, you deny the truth from me. From me. All right. That was Mystified. Can't remember who asked for it. It's been a long time since I played that song. Thank you, Melissa. And thanks to all you guys for showing up. Craig and Don and Jen and Michael Doherty, Scarlett, all you folks, Brian and the gang. So many of you that are so supportive of what I do, and love you guys. This is my fourth gathering today on the internet, so I've been talking all day. Let me know how you're doing. Do we have to always do music? Can't we talk? Hey guys, I wanted to remind you, if you don't know, I'm selling Kismet. It's a blind auction, and we've already had a few people write in about it. Kismet is a beautiful sounding guitar. This is... I want to thank Craig for upping his pledge. Thank you, Craig. This guitar is just really a beautiful instrument. I'm going to miss it, but I'm trying to lighten the load. And in the coming apocalypse, it would be good to have a little extra money. I'll have to convert it to gold. Whatever currency is worth money in a month. I'm not that I'm hopeless about the world falling apart, but I just think it's going to be a really crazy month of November, and hopefully we'll take care of each other, no matter who each other is. You know what I mean? Don Ackerman, this sounds great. Had a nice dinner and a bottle of Merlot. That's a day. That sounds great. And a full bag of McDonald's here in Russia. That's living large. A little bit of American culture. Not our best American culture, but I'm glad you're getting some of that over there. Thank you for listening again, Mr. Radin. Appreciate it. Someone also asked for the Art of Distance. last week. So I'm going to oblige them with that as well. I'm just scrolling back just to see if you guys, I might have missed some song requests, so don't be afraid to say them again if I miss them. I don't know if they're all ready to be publicly played or not, but if they aren't going to be screwed up too much, I might try them. I finally decided that this would be the format for the lighting in the background. What do you think? It's lighting up the guitar and the banjo on the wall in the background. And does that look good to you guys? I just been always trying to figure out like what's the best way to make this place look super. So that's the lighting. It's not bad, right? It's a little bit blurry when there's not much light in the room. That sharpens the view, I think. But then I'm too bright, so there's just no way to win. You know, this is the way of the world. All right. So I'm going to do Art of Distance next. This is about a love affair. Lots of love songs today. I did just before this show at 5 p.m., I did a show for someone's 17th wedding anniversary where I just came in and I played songs for them. It was really nice. Get the call on your message machine. It's 2 a.m. It better be important. Her power's out on the east side of town. Rain's coming down. She's got candlelight and blankets. Is this an act between friends? One step forward, 2 steps back again. If you knew the art of distance, would you lay in your bed or take a cab across town? You crave her skin, will you crave its resistance when she wakes up in the morning asking for time? Take the light and candles, you give in, always for a second, for a scandal. You ring her bell, she buzzes you in, you brush off the rain. You give her the umbrella, and when she comes to you, wrapped in her sheets, is she beautiful? How you gonna tell her when the touch begins? Is it 1 step forward, 2 steps back again? If you distance, would you lay in your bed or take a cab across town? You crave her skin, will you crave its resistance when she wakes up in the morning asking for time? All right, two rarities tonight. I don't often do those two songs, The Art of Distance and Mystified. They were probably written kind of around the same time. So yeah, those are those two songs. Both of them about love. Lots of love songs in my catalog. And Mr. Radin, all the way from Russia, would like to hear the song Chasing Beauty. Let me make sure that I have that in the book. I think I can pull that off tonight. Hey guys, next week I'm excited to say Susan Warner is going to be joining the show on Friday night. We'll get the poster out for the show here. I'm going to put that up for a minute. Oops, we're going to take that down, don't we? It's Ellis Paul's Traveling Medicine Show, Marvels of the Midwest, with special guest Susan Warner. That is happening on Friday night at 8 p.m. We're going to be singing songs about the Midwest, inspired by the Midwest, songs with that Midwest vibe. She is from Iowa, and I don't know if you folks know this, but I used to live in North Dakota for 6 years of my life. We moved out there when I was 3 or 4 years old, and we moved back when I was in 8th grade to Maine. So I was born in Maine, lived a couple years there in Fort Kent, Maine, and we moved to the Midwest. I lived in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, and went to kindergarten and first grade in East Grand Forks. Had to have speech lessons because I had such a thick French-Canadian accent, no one could understand a damn word that I was saying. And it's probably annoying that I'm talking with reverb, isn't it? And then we moved across the river to Grand Forks, North Dakota, lived in Fargo for my 7th grade year, and then we came back to Maine in the 8th grade. So, yeah, that's my story. So I feel like I have every right to be an authority in the Midwest. I remember it very well. I remember those snowstorms and snowdrifts and snow castles we used to build out there. All right, let's see. I'm just going to walk through the chords to refresh my memory. Chasing Beauty for Mr. Rayner. Let's shoot out the satellites. We're throwing wishes at the twilight. Oh, you were raging, blazing, occasionally raising a bottle to the night. You said every dream that could cross our lips lies just beyond our fingertips. I got some I let slip right through my fingers time. Oh, we both lost track. Time was an open road, and you can't look back when you're chasing beauty, beauty on an open road. Ooh. You're lit up like a matchbox light, like a train on fire, blazing in the moonlight. Are you alright? I'm alive, I'm wide awake. Oh, the highway rises, turns and falls like an Oklahoma waterfall. Come jump in. The water was cool, your words held promises, love. Oh, we both lost track. Love was an open road, and you can't look back when you're chasing beauty. We are refugees on the Mississippi. We are runaways at the Golden Gate. We're chasing beauty. Our little West satellite. You'll never be captured like a box kite. You'll never be held down by a ghost town, watching this world spin circles in the night. You set a woman in motion, stays in motion, can't be stopped by mountain, man, or ocean. Tell me, is your world so vast you can't stand still at a crossroads time? We both lost track. Time was an open road. You can't look back when you're chasing beauty. All right. Now that was this song, Chasing Beauty. I love playing that song. I love the riff. I could just play that for hours. That's sort of like bubblegum for the fingers, you know. You just, there's a zenness to playing it. Got lucky with that one. Home Tonight. Let's try that. Amy Sosik, thank you for joining us tonight. I'll try it. I think I got that memorized. Just get all this stuff off the keyboard. It's just filled with pens and pencils and artifacts. And we have to move the microphone to the side. Capture this. This song's called Home. Need my foot pedal. All right, let's try it again. That night, the walls were speaking, pipes inside them creaking, told a secret rising in the halls. And you lay beside me sleeping with the dreams you were keeping. Smoke was in the stairwell outside the walls. We had moved in just November. That first night I remember, you lit a candle, I laid a mattress on the floor, and we toasted to our sailings, to adulthood, to behaving, to this house with drafty windows, creaking doors. To hold the woman across the table. Oh, she's dreaming in my sheets. This house is just an address. You're my home. So we stood like statues staring. The sirens came in blaring. The Johnsons brought us coffee for the cold. And somewhere someone was singing. It was my radio alarm clock ringing. A wake-up call singing to my soul. That hope sits across the table. Is dreaming in my sheets. This house is just an address. You're my home. I can't believe I'm thanking Jesus as I watch the roof come down. But I could put down all the pieces as long as you're around. You're around. Sits across the table. Is dreaming in my sheets. This house is just an address. You left me a bowl of sadness. This house is just an address. You're my home. You are my home. That's a song, Home, from, gosh, what album is that on? They start to blur, don't they? I think that's from American Jukebox Fables. 20 albums. It's hard to keep the librarian in me in my head. But I can always ask Karen Zundel, an actual librarian. So... it's nice to sit with you guys. Tell me how you're doing. How has life been for you out there? Thank you, Mike Dawkins. We tend to dress up for these shows. I'm going to start undressing for the, dressing down, I should say, for the Wednesday show. And I've been working, hey guys, been working on the new album artwork for the CD project. I guess I could show you that too. Where do I have it here? There's one piece that I wanted to show you. This is the, I can't show you that because you're in, I wish I could share my screen with you, but I can't. Let me see, maybe I can do this. The inside artwork for the new album is going to look a little bit like this, except it's going to be a square. But I've created a poster for the show that's on Friday nights, the Traveling Medicine show. And I'm going to be selling that poster. And folks at the upper levels of the Patreon page will be getting that in the mail as well. I can't remember at what levels, but that's part of the deal. And so you'll be getting in the mail if that's you. The $1 folks get mostly just the digital stuff. And maybe I'll do a digital download so they can print it up themselves if they like it so much. But anyway, that's kind of what it looks like. And it's little posters of all of our Traveling Medicine show nights. There's 2 circuits nights there in the poster I'm seeing, and I've already corrected all that. But it's been fun to do those, and it's going to be a nice little poster and a little bonus for y'all on Patreon at the upper levels. So I'm also going to be doing a VIP gathering on Patreon. If you guys are, I believe at the $25 and up, we're going to do like just a sit together. I might do a couple songs, but it's more sort of like just to sit and chat and say hi, question and answer kind of thing. That's going to be sometime in October, but just keep an eye here on the Patreon page for all that information. And then, of course, don't forget that my special guest on Friday night is going to be Susan Warner. That's Susan there. She's from Iowa. Great songwriter, very bright lady. The only trained musician I know on the American folk circuit. She's got a master's degree in music, I believe, and it shows in her chord choices. And she's just a great lady, could be a good hang, and I'm looking forward to that. God's Promise. Sammy is Crane. Sure, Sammy, I would do that for you. Let's see. God's Promise. All right, let me get that poster out of there. This is Lucy, the guitar. And this is a song I wrote with Woody Guthrie. It's called God's Promise. It's Woody's words. I didn't sit with him. He had already passed. But it's my music put to Woody's words. I didn't promise you skies painted blue, nor all colored flowers all your days through. I didn't promise you sun with no rain, joys without sorrows, peace without pain. All that I promised, strength for this day, rest for my worker, light on your way. I'll give you truth when you need it, my help from above, undying friendship, my unfailing love. Crowns without trials, your food with no hard sweat, your tears without smiles, no hot sunny days without cold wintry snows, no victories without fighting, no laughs without woes. All that I promise, strength for this day, rest for my worker, lying on your way. I'll give you truth when you need it, my help from above, undying friendship, my unfailing love. Sure never did promise you heaven on earth, a life with no labor, no struggles, no dearth, no earthquakes, no dry spells, no fire flames, no droughts, no slaving, no hunger, no blizzards, no blight. All that I promise, strength for this day, rest for my worker, light on your way. I'll give you truth when you need it, my help from above, undying friendship, my unfailing love. I give you my power, this minute, this hour, the power you need. When you fall down and bleed, I give you my faith, my will to pull home, my love for my races, my colors, all the kinds, my love for my races, my creeds of all kinds, my dancers, prancers, colors, all the kinds, my saviors, my flavors, my creeds of all kinds. God's promise. Went down to New York and I went through Woody's entire handwritten catalog and looking for songs that hadn't got any music to them. I was with Nora Guthrie, Woody's daughter, and I pulled that one out, and I just love that song. It's so great. The lyric especially. I mean, I like the music that I put to it, but the emotional side of it is just super. And wrote it backstage at a gig and somewhere in Connecticut. I can't remember where it was, but just before I went on, I came up with the melodic swing, and so it really was lucky to be able to do that. Bruiser931 wants to know if I can see his message from Twitch, and I can, Bruiser. I'm gonna do one more song, guys, and then I'm gonna knock off. I can tell my voice is starting to fade, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Patreon All Request Night, and we've been adding these shows onto Twitch just to see if we can collect a few fans over there as well. But so thank you for listening in over there on some of these other places, and pleasure to sit with you guys. I hope you're being safe. If there's anything we are learning from the president being sick, is that it's still out there, and even people who get tested are still susceptible to it. So it's one of those things. Just take care of yourselves, social distance, wear your mask when you should be, and yeah, that's it. That's my message of the night. I'd like to end with the David Glaser song, if you don't mind. I love that song so much. It's on the new album. For those of you folks on Twitch, or if you're just tuning in on YouTube and you're not a member of Patreon, if you put Patreon Ellis Paul in, you'll come to Ellis Island. just put a new album out there. And it's going to be a Patreon-only album. I'm going to be probably releasing 3 or 4 albums strictly on Patreon before my next public record comes out next fall. Wonder where you are tonight. I wonder if you're driving on a winding concrete river in a raft of glass and steel. The darkness interrupted by a lonely bright oasis, a full tank and a coffee, and your bag behind the wheel. Long is the road that lies between us. Many are the days since you've been gone. May the angel on your shoulder guide you safely through the night. And may the concrete river bring you home. May the concrete river bring you home. I wonder where you are tonight. I wonder if you're happy. I say a little prayer and send it out across the miles. I hope you're in a special place with people there that love you. And I hope you make it back to them before too long a while. Long is the road that lies between us, and many are the days since you've been gone. May the angel on your shoulder guide you safely through the night. And may the concrete river bring you home. May the concrete river bring you home. All right, gang. Unfortunately, with the new rules, well, I guess I'm not going to get really busted on that from the goodbye perspective because I'm not on Facebook. So I'm going to play a little bit of music for you on the record player and let you guys hang out and visit a bit. And always a pleasure to play for you. Don't forget Friday night show. I'm going to be here on Wednesday night doing the Wednesday night weigh-in. I'm finally exercising again, and I've run every day in October, which is good. And it's also October for me, not drinking this month. So, and that's probably good for me too. Anyway, sending love to you guys. I'll put on a little music. Feel free to hang and visit. Well, you know what? I don't know if this is going to work. Let's find out. The record player hasn't got the right power supply, so it's not gonna be nice. All right, you're gonna be on your own for a couple minutes. Unfortunately, don't have any music to play for you. Oh, you know, I could play something maybe from the new record. Oh, let's see. How would I do that? Just thinking a little bit here. go. And applications, we go into GarageBand. I'll play something from there at a very low volume so we don't feedback.
My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today.
Feel free to visit.
Not to do. He said, that's okay. And he walked away, but he smiled and he did. He said, I'm gonna be like him. You know I'm gonna be like him. And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came home from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Dad, you know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu. But it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then.
Good night, all. Thanks again for hanging out here, and we'll see you on Wednesday or Friday or next week. All right? Cheers.